Welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. Let's talk to these folks. This area is covered in volcanic ash, Huff Puff. I'm especially gifted, Huff Puff. I make glass out of volcanic ash and make items, Huff Puff. Go collect ashes with this, Huff Puff. And we get the soot sack, yes. I can put it right next to my old rod and the key items. Just take that soot sack and walk through piles of ash, Huff Puff. And it will fill up with the volcanic ash, Huff Puff. Once you think you've collected a good amount, come see me, Huff Puff. Okay, yeah, so it's fun to blow a glass flute while my boss is talking. Huff, puff, puff, puff. So, now that we have this soot sack, we can actually go outside back to Route 113. This is the only place you can do this, by the way. I'm gonna put a rappel on so we don't run into any fucking spin does while we're doing this. But if you walk through the grass, like I said earlier, the soot will come off the grass and it will stay like that. But as you walk through the grass, now that you have the soot sack, the soot will automatically be collected as you walk through the grass. So the more sooty grass you walk through, the more soot you'll have in your soot sack. Let's go ahead and use another repel. So it's not a big thing. You're gonna need a lot of soot to get anything from that man. So you know, it's not really anything that great either. So don't you know, get too excited about it. But let's see if we have enough. You don't have to press anything either. It just automatically collects. Have you collected ashes? Huff Puff. Let me see, Huff Puff. There's not enough ash here, Huff Puff. I can't make glass with this, Huff Puff. Let's see, 128 is the number of steps you'll need to walk for me to make you a blue flute, Huff Puff. Okay, yeah, whatever. I don't have enough time or patience for that, but if you collect enough soot, you're probably going to want to bring a lot of max repels if you want to do that, but if you get enough soot, he can make you flutes, which they're essentially berries. Like there's one that cures infatuation, there's one that like wakes a Pokemon up, so it's not really anything huge. Just I guess there's not a berry that cures infatuation. So if you want to cure that, and I guess come to Route 113 and put your foot in some soot. Man, Mr. Dylan. Okay. It's not. I mean, it's a big time investment too. I think it's not even the blue flute that'll cure infatuation. I don't know what the blue flute does, to be honest with you, but I think it's actually the pink flute that cures infatuation, and it's like exponentially more soot that you need to make that. But I guess if you're a real whistle enthusiast, that could be good for you. The warmth here is making me drowsy. Battle with me so I can stay awake. These wings, I can flick you away. I doubt it, because you know who I got in the front of the party? Bird trainer, bird keeper, Kobe. I got Plusle. Oh, and Meryl, great. I think Darknut, yeah, we got the perfect matchup against you, man. You got really unlucky. Sending out a flying type and a water type when I have a grass and electric in the front of my party. That's just dumb luck. Well, I guess if Sanders had been out too. So really any combination of my Pokemon that would have got sent out would have been a good matchup. Because if it was Sanders and Cheerio, then I could have used Ember on the Skarmory and Spark on the Meryl. And if it was Sanders and Darknut, then I could have still used Ember on the Skarmory and Bullet Seed on the Meryl. I don't know what the fuck. No, don't use Spark on that. It's gonna resist it, man. Or it's gonna be like neutral, because water type too. So many things to remember, man. Pokemon on the surface level, Pokemon is pretty simple, but Oh, I guess bug is super effective. Okay, cool. Awesome possum. It's female. I was about to use attract, but I guess I didn't explain what charge does. Charge basically, I don't think it raises a stat per se, but it makes the next electric type, offensive electric type move that you use a little bit stronger. I don't know by how much. It's probably like 10% or something stupid like that. But if you were to use charge and then spark, for instance, spark would do increased damage compared to if you were to just use spark alone. So it's a good move to have. I'm gonna keep it on Cheerio, I think, for the rest of the game, actually, because this is a dream, I'm sure of it. The best electric type move that Cheerio can learn is Thunder, but Thunder has a 70% accuracy rate. So I think I may just keep Thunderbolt instead of Thunder on Cheerio eventually. And if I really need to use charge on like a really bulky water type enemy or something like that, something's happening and I don't like it. I've seen shaded characters wandering in and out of Professor Cosmo's home. What? Shady characters? Well, good thing we don't have to worry about that. Let's just go in the Pokemon Center and talk to people. Fuck shady characters. Fuck Professor Cosmo. I wonder what Pokemon looked like long ago. Maybe the Fossil Maniac at the edge of town will know. Well, I'm sure they looked like Omanite or Omastar and Kabutops. In the fields of Fallarbor, we plant seedlings of hardy trees that thrive even in volcanic ash. That's good thinking, you know. If you got a volcano, then you should, you know, maybe plant some Jordan trees. Oh, hello. You are? I don't know what a Jordan tree is. I probably just made that up. Okay, your name's Andrew. I can see that you're a trainer. So that means you used the Pokemon storage system I developed. How I arrived at that conclusion is a simple deductive process. You spoke to me because you wanted to access something on this PC. Well, actually, I don't think I've even used the storage system yet. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Lynette. Honestly, I'm glad to meet you. It's great you're using the storage system. I don't think I've used it, honestly. Sorry, Lynette. If you could, please visit me at home. My house is on Route 114. Okay, so now, I don't think I've even used the storage system, so I didn't get to show it, but... Oh, I guess it still says someone's PC. So if you click on someone's PC... I thought it was supposed to say Lynette's PC now that we met her, but... Click on someone's PC and you can withdraw Pokemon, deposit Pokemon, move Pokemon. There's no more boxes. Well, there are boxes, but you don't have to save in between switching boxes in Gen 3 as opposed to Gen 1 and 2. Big improvement. You can store Pokemon in here if you want to. So for instance, let's just take Flashlight and put her in box 1. So now she's in box 1. You can switch in between boxes without saving. Again, that's a big new thing. I love that. So you can keep it here if you don't want to use it. You can take it out if you do want to use it. It's just storage. I mean, what can I say? It's nothing new to Pokemon, because there was storage in boxes in other Pokemon games, obviously. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to catch them all. And that'd be kind of pointless. If you can only catch the first 6 Pokemon you caught, that'd be kind of, you know, a little insane. Have you already challenged Flannery, the leader of Lava Ridge Gym? The girl's grandfather was famous. He was one of the Elite Four in the Pokemon League at one point. It wouldn't surprise me to see Flannery become a great trainer in her own right. But I wonder who that is. If he was in the Elite Four, do I know him? See, take a look. This is my precious Azurill. It's slick and smooth and plushy too. Plushy. I thought it said pussy for a second. Whoa. Scandalous. Professor Cosmo went off to Meteor Falls on Route 114 with some people from Team Magma. Well, that's not good. We better rescue him. Move Tutor's house. Okay, the Move Tutor. Amazing. This guy is... Whoa. He's a little bit fatter than I remember him, but it's okay. I'm the Move Tutor. I know all the moves that Pokemon learn, every one of them, and I can teach Pokemon those moves. I can teach a move to a Pokemon of yours if you'd like. I'll do it for a heart scale. I'm collecting those now. If your Pokemon need to learn a move, come back with a heart scale. Okay, so if... Okay, there's a number of scenarios where this guy is useful. But let's say, for instance, like I have done in the past, you accidentally delete a move that you wanted in exchange for a different move. So like, for instance, if your Typhlosion was going to learn Quick Attack or something, and you accidentally deleted Flame Wheel, which I think is what I did in Pokemon Crystal, no big deal. In Gen 3, you can come to this guy until you can teach your Pokemon any move that they would have learned at the point they're at. So if they're level 30, for instance, I don't know, that's a random example. It's level 30, then you can come here and they can relearn any move they would have learned up to level 30. So in exchange for a heart scale though, which I don't have any heart scales yet, but you can find them off of wild Pokemon in this game, and there's also like a few in the overworld, I think, but they're not too hard to come by. There's definitely infinite heart scales. In the next episode of Pokemon Emeralds, I guess, we got to do the battle tent and then Fallarbor Town before we move on. I guess it's tradition at this point. This is the last battle tent though, so don't worry. It's the last long episode we're gonna have. I will see you then.